Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's here 07 Junk Journals. How is everybody? It's fabulous Tuesday. I am back. I am here for the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge, hosted by my friend Amy over at Crafty Cats 7212 here on here on YouTube, and she's Crafty Cat 72 on Instagram, and she's Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. She's just everywhere. So this is the last week of the challenge for this go around. She's going to have a 7, and she said that she'll start it in September, so we'll come back then for this. But today's prompts are 49 music and number 50 rip. And so I got some music, and so let's just start there. I'm just going to use, music. I was going to do an envelope, and I still might. I'm looking over here in my stash off to the side here because, I have stuff over here. Just stuff. Ooh, this is a nice one. How big is that? 6 inches, 6 by 9. So what I'm thinking is we're going to fold this in half. This is, fly by the seat of my pants crafting because what I had planned, it's not dry and I want to record now. And, I don't want to wait for it to dry. I coffee dyed an envelope. One similar to, just a regular envelope that had a big window in it. Of course, when I'm looking for one, I can't find it, but it's fine. We're going to use this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this as a page. But I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut along this side. Oh dear. To right about there. So there's pocket here, and then on this one, I'm going to cut, I don't have to cut because it's already cut open. So we'll have a side opening, and then we'll have a top opening. Okay, so now we need to cover this. What I'm going to do is reach behind me. I'm sure I had some music back here. Oh, here it is. We're going to take hymnal and that. And I have another book over off to the side. Y'all, my desk is a mess. I have this lovely, that's a nice page. Take that. And then I'm just going to, measure by the best of us here. I am going to just start ripping and tearing and ripping. So technically, I could use this as rip as well as music because, I'm going to be ripping some of this. Oops. For cornet only, Carnival of Venice. Well, interesting. All right, so now I'm going to take this and just, I'm going to line this up right here. Because I think the ruler is 1 inch wide, isn't it? Yes. So if we go 1.25 inches, we'll for sure have enough. So my bestie was here last week. It was fabulous. Fabulous, I tell you, fabulous. And we did, so she got here a week ago this past Saturday. That Sunday we went out by Jeffrey City, Wyoming, and did some rock hunting. And then on Monday we went river racing. We went river rafting, whitewater rafting. There's a place over in Thermopolis. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Don't know. Okay, we're not going to have music today because, well, yours truly didn't get that stuff out. What am I looking at? I'm looking for my glue stick. I'm looking for something. I don't know what. Oh, and I want to ink this before I cover it because, you know, these corners here, I'm just going to, then when I ink the sides of the envelope here, and then I will, or the window. The window. I have to find my words. It's all kinds of special. Oh, do I want to cover the inside? That is the $64 million question. Do I want to cover the inside? Probably. That's not horrible. Let us see what. Well, I'm covering it with music. Well, good golly, Miss Molly. Chuck Benji has the pets, and I folded it all crooked. Now, if I wanted to, I could use this side here as... No, I'm not, because I'll tell you why. And I don't know why I'm... Oh, because I'm making this page in a journal. I'm like, I don't know why I'm inking this, because, you know, my brain should be working in mysterious ways. Mysterious to you and me. Okay, there we go. Okay, what is up with this? This is where it's... Okay, we're going to just trim cherie that, because, well, it's not straight. Imagine that. Something I'm doing not straight. Oops, I almost knocked my coffee over. That would have been rude. Okay, so let's cover this, because I'm going to put this like here. I'm thinking... Ham I am. Green eggs and ham. Sam I am. And I am silly. So I want to welcome, who do I want to welcome? See, you know, you don't record for a couple of weeks and you just lose your, I don't know. Oops. You lose your mojo. Well, you know, I had it here. She just... Oh, Livy's Lovelies. She's a new subby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, no, I don't know. I'm just going to write about that because, well, because I just have to. It just has to happen. Okay, and then I'm going to take my glue stick. And we're finally going to get something glued on. My word. Now, is that... It is, so I should... push this all the way over here. Get my glue spreader. And then, of course, you know, I didn't ink. God bless America. These things happen. Me more than most, but these things still just happen. Okay, there we go. And then I think I'm going to put this one over here. I don't like that it's that far over. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's just like, I don't know, Escoche. Let's see how, just between those two notes right there. And I'm twitchy. I'm always twitchy. It's part of the job, I think, or my job. Oh, that was actually fairly straight. I want to put this here. I'm going to put this down. Maybe I want to put it here. Well, if I do that, I'm going to have to take more off. Oh, and that's the top. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness gracious alive. See? I put it on upside down. There we go. It's fun. It's fun, 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 fun. Okay, there we go. I'll have to add a skosh more glue there. And then, oh, and then I had that little tiny narrow piece of music. Where did it go? I threw it in the trash over here. And now it's gone. Gone. Gone, maybe. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't know where it is. Okay. See, I wanted... Okay, I'm just going to put that there. Actually, I'm going to put it down below them. I could put... I want this down here. I want this down here. But I'm going to think, and I'm going to ink. Before I just slop it down. Again, it's fine. It's fun, fun, fun. Because you know this is going to take... yeah, it's fine. And yes, I know I didn't ink down here, and that was on purpose because, you know, the music paper is, oh my goodness, I'm twitching, and the book, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, Libby said that she loves my personality. She stalked my husband because I don't know that he really does. No, I'm sure he does. But I get the oh my gosh, I so often. Of course, it doesn't bother me any because, well, I usually just, oops, oh my goodness. I usually just shrug it off. Sometimes I don't do a whole lot of shrugging, but you know. And see this, I tore a skosh crooked, but it doesn't matter. Alright, and then I'm going to, no, I don't want that, I want some of this music, but I don't want the words, I just want the music. I'm thinking that, oh, right there, let's do that. Tear, and then I'm going to hold it and tear again, and see, just music. Sweet. And I'm just going to rip that. We're going to ink-a-dink it. Okay, and I'm not going to take that all the way over. Why, you ask? Well, because of all the wonderful things he does. I know, I'm just silly. I'm alright with being silly. Because truly, if one cannot laugh at themselves, it's just going to be depressing. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gibble-gabbling just to gibble-gabble. Okay, we don't want this upside down. We're just going to put that there. Okay, and then see this. It's the envelope is sturdy. Okay, now I need a squish of something else up there. Will that fit there? Oh, yes, it would fit there. I'm going to bring it down right there. Oops, and give it a tear. And you know, the more I look at that, I'm thinking I'm going to put some book page back there because sometimes these things just have to happen. They have to. Because I don't think I want to put any more music page on here because, y'all, it'd be getting busy. Busy. Not that busy's bad, because, you know, I do busy quite well. I say it's because, well, I'm a skosh busy. Okay. Yeah, then now we'll just use some of this. Now this should be, no. Ooh, that wouldn't be bad on here though, would it? What about that piece right yonder? I know part of it's plain, but it's fine. You know what I could do, and I think I'm going to. I know, I was thinking, I know that's a dangerous thing for me because, well, things happen. I'm going to use a stencil. Just right there, just to lightly put some zhuzhing on it. Okay, that's not the one I'm wanting. This is the one, yes. My art glitter glue has decided to splooge out the top. It's because I just filled it, I'm sure. Okay. Now. But wait, there's more. And take this piece of, I don't know, splotchy paper. Okay, and I'm just going to, oh my, twitch all over the place, of course, because, well, that's what I do best. And I'm just using the makeup brush here because I get a little better result when I do that. See? And now it's not quite so clean. Alrighty. Yeah, how is everybody? I want to say hi and hugs to, well, first Livy at Livy's Lovelies. I haven't researched. I'm thinking, it kind of sounds like a channel. I guess I could look, huh? Yeah. Yes. Oh my, and she has over 2,000 subscribers. So you guys will have to go over. I may have to go over. Well, may. I'm not. It's not me. I will go over and check her channel out. Livy's Lovelies by Bam. Yes. So yay. Ooh, she does a craft room tour. It was 4 years ago. Let's see. Is she still doing videos? Yes. As of 4 days ago, she is still doing videos. So you guys need to go over and give her a hi. Perhaps give her, show her a little love. What color do I think I'm just going to keep this in neutrals. So I'm going to grab some coffee dyed paper because, this side, she'd be needing some love. Okay, so what, 4.5? If I would use the ruler the way it was supposed to, that it was designed to be, it might be better. But that's what I have to say to that. Okay, so 4.5. There. And I need uno más. Oh, Twitch. I would say that I have gotten a lot of stuff done. No. My parents, I'm going to know. My friend was here. My bestie from high school. That needs a skosh more taken off. Skosh more. And then I'll rip. Okay, we'll just go 4.25, maybe. Okay. There. Oops. Oh my goodness, my coffee. I'm going to have a slurp. Now remember, if I'm slurring my words, I'm extra twitchy, which, well, when am I not extra twitchy? When am I not just extra? I'm sorry. There. Okay, let's ink this. Well, you know what? I'm going to ink it once it's down because it'll be easier. Oh, no, I feel like... when on your coffee dyed paper or your tea dyed paper, any dyed paper, you need to look at both sides and then decide. Because I like this side better. It has more interest on it. It's really, whoops, and then this is not in the center. Good golly, Miss Molly. Can't jump and gee willikers. Every time I say that, I think of the old Batman show. Because I want to say that Robin said that quite often. Jump and gee willikers. Of course, they were much politer back then. Their society as a whole was much more polite than our society today. I'm pretty sure if someone came to, oops, I tore that. Not bad. I'm pretty sure if someone were to come to our world today, they would be shocked and appalled by our language skills. Oh, and remember, I started to say that. It's not that I've been drinking, because I don't drink. It's that ugly little tumor in my head causing hate and discontent wherever she happens to go. Just happens. So y'all, guess what? I'm over 700 people. So 700 subscribers. That is awesome. On my way to 1,000. Okay, that needs to be glued there because it's not staying down. So I need my glitter glue. Because y'all know I don't do anything to this. Usually I glue things. Okay, there. Okay, so the back is done. The front is almost done. I need something here. A little something, something. More music? Sure, why not? And that piece isn't quite long enough. Oh, does this sound like, oh no, I've lost it. That shouldn't surprise you either. All right, but yes, the trip to all the trips was fabulous because we went on the river. I keep wanting to call it river raft race, but it wasn't a race. It was just a rafting tour. But yeah, down the Wind River Canyon. It was Budamus. I am, as you know, always dizzy. So I didn't participate in the rowing. Because, again, dizzy. But it was so much fun. My friend, she was sitting next to me. And she was paddling. She's such a good sport about that. She was paddling. And she almost fell out of the boat. She fell down in the boat. Okay. That needs to be trimmed. Try not to trim the envelope. There we go. And then we need to ink it. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun day. Then, so we got there. We left Casper at about 7:30. We got in there about 10-ish. No, 9:30. Well, wow, sometime. What is that? Just a piece of paper. Being naughty. Okay, so there is music. Well, kind of. We're still working on it because I'm just blabbing away here. I'm going to reach behind me. Hopefully. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to bring it over. My big basket of books and things. And yeah. There's all kinds of stuff here. Why don't I use some Swedish? Maybe. You know, I should probably take the book out and put it up yonder. That might work too. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Maybe we'll put that in there. Because I have two pieces in there. I'm thinking they might fit pretty well. Okay. I'll leave that pen, the Swedish, out. And that, I just have a drawer behind me. That serves as the book page repository. Basically where I stash things. That's really what it is. I'm just stashing things. You know, that center right there is not, but does it matter? It could, but that's going to look fabulous down in there. So we're just going to do it. So this goes almost to the bottom. Actually, I think it does go to the bottom. Why, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my art glitter glue here, open that up, and just spread a bunch of glue in there. And I know I'm only gluing a third, maybe a quarter, but it won't interfere in the tag or whatever I put in there. Now this side, this side in here. I think this, I don't know what this was. I think it was like a cover for something. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. You can do it. All right, there. See, it's the perfect size. I'm only sad that I, didn't open this up and ink that, but that's okay. Okay, so again, I'm just opening this up. I am going to add some glue to this crusty bit here because I think that it's going to need a little extra. I may have to put fabric tack, but I don't know. I got glue everywhere. Okay. Now that's gonna need to be inked because, yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to do, maybe, is take a glue page here. I have to say, these catalogs from the Seed Company are making a most excellent glue book. Perfect. And this, probably should ink this. And since I've already started, or since this is in my hand, my hot little hand, we'll just use it. Okay, so in the garbage. Sweet. Now it needs a little zhuzhing. So you all, a week from this Friday, on the 25th at noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, and 9 a.m. Right? No. You know, I have to stop and think. Sorry. I may use these yet. I'm just going to leave them out. I am going to get into my drawer and look for old stuff. Anyway, so we're let me write it out because it'll just be easier. So we do noon. It's Mountain, 11 o'clock Pacific. Central will be 1 o'clock. Eastern will be 2 o'clock. Going the wrong way. 2 o'clock. So, at 11 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock Mountain, 1 o'clock Central, and 2 o'clock Eastern, myself and Linda over at Handmade Iowa, we are going to try, and I stress the word try, alive. And it's going to be a craft along. So much fun. And we're going to use Crafty Cats kits, secondhand store, and old stuff. I'm like, and I can't remember. If you're wondering when I'm doing it, I'm just looking for the old, because I have a file folder, but I don't think it's in my drawer. No. Spray. Lovely flowers. No, it's not. Okay, hold that thought. Talk amongst yourselves, as Gail would say. Because I don't know where that folder is, but I've printed it out again. Old stuff. This is from the secondhand store. So I'm going to have 90% of everything. Well, I'm going to have everything cut out and backed. And then we're going to be making a file folio like this. Which is super easy. And then we're going to be using these 2 kits. You know, I could have swore, why? I had more stuff, but okay, I need to find that. Ow, some more stuff. Here we go. I'm like, I have a bunch of the little stuff cut out. I don't know where it is. So this, ooh, that would make a really nice tag in there, wouldn't it? A bucket on some cardstock, which you know I have over here, maybe. Then again, maybe I don't know. I use this cardstock. It's creamy. And yes, I've already printed. What is it? Electrolyte drink mix. Oh no, I wanted to. Okay, well, we're decorating. Squirrel! My world, y'all, is filled with squirrels. Filled. Now I can like that. Let's do that on maybe this side. Just gonna. I need to rip. Well, this does have ripped edges, so I guess I could use this as ripped as well. Amy had a really cool idea yesterday, and I wanted to try it, but I could try it on my own. And that was with piece of corrugated cardboard, and she took strips of fabric that she had ripped and yeah, made a tag. And I was wanting to do that, but y'all, I'm barely gonna have time for this. Who are we kidding? Ooh, I kind of like that there. I always bite off more than I can chew. I'm telling you. It's a habit. A habit here, a habit in my personal life. It just happens. You know, what I could do is make this. No, because I put the flower there. Thinking that I could use use this. I mean, I already have it cut out. I might as well use it, right? Right. Okay, so let me grab my bone folder. I really wish I knew where my favorite bone folder was. But, oh, wait, I think I found it. Oh my goodness, y'all, it was put away. I just like it because it has this flat edge and it's heavier duty and oh, look at there, it makes cool sounds. I'm just going to do this in one direction. Okay, there, and I think I might stitch around this. Okay, yes, I am. So let me just flip-flop and put it down. And then I'll pause, you guys, and I'll go stitch. No, I suppose we're okay. Okay, we're going to call that good. I'm going to go stitch around this, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and yeah. Got the stitch. So I started with one sewing machine and then I went to another, and because I didn't think that I still don't know that I like the black on here. I was using like a gold or bronzy kind of thread originally with the white pack, but well, I really need to find the power thing for that sewing machine. Because, you know, I didn't want to have to yeah, I didn't want to have to do that. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, he looks very nice in there, but, you know, I like her. What about this little girl? She has a daisy in her hair. She's so cute. Yes, let's use her. Okay, she needs some ink. I forgot to ink that. Were you all yelling at me? Okay, now do I want some foliage? Y'all, I have been, so I did look at all this. I did all this. Not the fabric, but oh, I could put some fabric in. That could be rip. Let's do it. Rip! And I should really sew this on, but you know, I'm thoroughly disgusted with my sewing machine this morning. Okay, all the way over to J. And I'm using my pinking shears because all the wonderful things he does. You know, I think I am going to just run a stitch down the middle of this. A straight stitch. Alright, I'll pause you again. And I'm back. We all know the strings have to go. And it's not that I just like strings, because I really like the way they do. Well, no, I really do just like strings. And it's not... They make me crazy. That's really what it is. They just make me crazy. Yeah, I'm going to back her on a little piece of chipboard. I got a plethora of scissors out again. Good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, what? She tried to run away. Okay. I don't think nope, she won't. See, it's always good to keep these little pieces of chipboard and stuff. You know, it adds to the chaos in the craft room, but really, if I didn't have that little piece, I would have had to... There's lots of stuff on my desk here. I would have had to to use a whole piece. But I saved that piece. Now we're going to ink her again. And do I want some ivy? I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't look bad, does it? Okay, so right there, little scissors. To the rescue! Oh dear. Oh my. Okay. Did I get it? No, it looks weird. But not for long. Yes, I had I got these new dies in. I got this ivy, whatever that is, and this ivy, and there were 6 total, and I cut out 5 different types, and yeah. Oh, and then there's, oops, oh my. See, they just get stuck. Oops, that's on 4. Golly, Miss Molly. And there's that one. So these are 4. What I cut out. Telling you, I was just cutting up a storm, and then I got tired of it. And which is probably a good thing, because y'all, I have a lot of this now. But it makes really good, I don't know, filler kind of stuff for things. My old dog is down there playing with my toes. So I don't like my feet messed with. I don't, I have a lot of oddities. I'm okay with them. So, Ooh, and this is sparkly. I don't know that I want to use that. How about the brown? Yeah, I kind of like that. That back behind her. Why, yes. I'm going to snip this. And when I snip these, I try to, the piece that is left, I try to come in and just cut, waste not want not. Cut it so it looks normal-ish. Can you see that? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Okay, now I need tweezers. And just so y'all know, I'm going to try to watch the time, but we may go over. Because I was a little ambitious with this make. So we may not get it all done. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to take her and do a bunch of our glitter glue. And I could have used fabric tack too, but I'm going to have to get it out. Ooh, my desk drawer be squeaking. Okay, now what do I want to add? Didn't I have... Why, yes, and we're going to use rose gold staples. Put one there, and then one there. Then I'm going to turn it over, grab my little jeweler's hammer. Just give it a good whack. There we go. So very, very nice. Now then, let us see. Let's try to put all these little ivy. Oh, here's the other ivy. I really like that one. Well, I like them all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have cut them. But, and I do try, oh, no, I was going to, oh God. It's lost in the abyss. I was going to try, usually what I do is when I cut something off, I try to use it on the front. Obviously, that did not happen this time because, well, I can put that on there. Let's do it. It's here. I'm here. We're all here. The gang's all here. Ow. There's a pen. You know, that pen is, well, it's special. Oh, I forgot to ink this too. Good golly, were you yelling at me? I just ignored you. Okay, now I'm going to ink this tag. And see, we can write it on the back, which is awesome. My little dog seems to think that it's time to bother the mommy. I don't know why I call him my little dog, because he's not very little. He's 70. How much were you? You were 75 pounds. He's a German Shepherd. He's not little. Okay, put that in there. Oh, yes, look at that. That looks fabulous. I'm not going to make anything for over here right now because, well, I don't want to. It's really what it boils down to is I don't want to. I do think, however, I want to cut that out. And I think, if I remember correctly, I can use my 2-inch punch. These ones, I can't. I think this one. Probably shouldn't have because, well, it didn't cut, or not, it's not, so that's 2-inch, so this was probably 1 3/4 inches. I'm not going to fuss about it because, y'all, cutting circles. It's a special kind of Hades for myself. Maybe up here because I don't want, well, you know. Okay, we're going to bring in some more foliage and put it here. Some of the paper I like better than others. Oh dear me. Oh, we're not doing too bad. I'm wanting this one, and it's cut up. It kind of looks Christmassy, doesn't it? I don't know. So we'll put it at the back. Tweezers to the rescue! Okay, maybe tweezers to the rescue because, well, I don't see. Oh, they're there. They're underneath those lines. And then what I will do is I'll dab this so I don't get the glueies all over my piece. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. I'll just dab that off onto my glue book. Okay, there, and then I'm thinking maybe one of these up over here. And I will be cutting some of this off, but I'm just going to glue what needs to be glued. And I'm one-eyed, so yes, I keep when you're one-eyed, your depth perception is not the best. Oops. Do behave. Well, that's how that's going to have to be. And then I'm going to nip this right there. Put a dab of glue. And press. Okay, there was a hoop-de-whoop here that needed a little something. And that silver one is hanging off over the side, and while I generally wouldn't care. What? Why? Did I set a timer? Oh. I must have set a timer. So I suppose we were okay. Okay, there we go. Now I'm really thinking I would like this one. And we're going to put that like right there. So we're going to cut that right there. There. See? Oh, yes. Okay. Tweezers, because... And then after this, we will be done. Oh, I need a labeler. 3. You know how it is. Must have a label somewhere. And again, I will dab this off. Onto my glue book page over there. There we go. Okay, see now I got a little something on the acetate there. But if it's oh dear. If it's wet, it's quite forgiving. You know, I probably should have inked that. Were you yelling at me? Okay, there. And now I have some Tracy Fox labels somewhere. Over there. They're underneath everything. Oh, that would have been really cute right there. Oh, you know, I could still do it. Let's do it. And yes, I'm just going to use my art glitter glue because, well, it's here. We're all here. It's here. I'm here. We're just all here. Okay, so now I have some Tracy Fox labels, and these are from her exhibit kit. There's a whole bunch of different things in there, but I really like these labels. And yeah, I know, I needed some more labels, like I need another hole in my head. But I really like these. Oh, I might want one of those. I don't know. Just don't know. Because, of course, we're going to stack them. Or layer them. Maybe I want something up there. I still want something, a little something down there. Okay, let's put... Where? But no, that's too big. That would fit up there though. Yes, Yes, let's put that one up there. Oh, there's this numbered. No. These are things that I actually have cut out. What is that? Oh, I could put that up there. No, yeah, maybe. Let's see. Actually, I think I like that. Better because it brings in the blue from the tag and the blue from it. It's a fabulous, I suppose. Yes. My glue stick is just I should ink that because there's white. No white. No wire hangers. Oops. Oh dear. Seriously, this will be done. It'll be complete hopefully this century. I almost put that label upside down. I would have been leaf sample. Okay. All right, so everything on here was torn. And we have the music paper everywhere. And then we have this cute little tag with some torn fabric on there. So yes, that looks fabulous. I'll make whatever on my own, yes. So how this would work is we'll just use this little book right in the middle. Oops. Right in the middle. And see, I would put it in a signature. This is, of course, in the middle of the signature. And see, it's a page. Very cute. So there we go. And this is the last week. So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'll think of something. For a while, it's probably just going to be like a little craft with me. But yeah. So remember, Friday, July 25th, Linda at Handmade, Iowa, and I are going to be doing a live craft along. And that is noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, and 11 a.m. Pacific. All right, we will see you on Thursday. We're still working, I think, the Nevermore journal. And I'm going to be starting a couple new ones. Not this week, but probably next week. Because, well, I don't know if it'll be a couple. But I have a couple that's in the works. I actually created project baskets for them. So that means I have to work on them. They're in the project basket. And one of them is Joey Cardmaker's, some of his take and makes. I was going to make a journal out of that. Oh, I made a mess. So, all right, we will see you on Thursday for more than likely the Nevermore. It may be something else. I don't really know. I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I'll have to think about it. All right, we will see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, because it's free. And if you make a comment on the videos, I'll put you in for the weekly drawing. I still have not done this last week's when I was gone. So, yeah. I'll let whoever know when. I'll let you know. All right. So I will see you next time. Hasta la vista, baby. I can't remember. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye. Love ya.